As an athlete, I have been in many practices and games where I have felt I was not performing as best I could, although I was trying to, but something was off. This behavior is usually caused by something that has happened outside of the sport that is affecting my performance as a player. As many of you athletes may be able to relate, it makes the situation no better when a coach is yelling, putting more pressure on you as if you need another weight on your shoulders. These are the exact reasons why all sport teams need a mental health coach on the coaching staff. With this being my first year at Mount Sac and on the women's volleyball team, I was introduced to our team's mental health coach. I was excited with the idea of having a mental health coach till I realized I was going to have to start talking to a stranger about my life. However, these negative thoughts vanished after the first meeting, being that she was way easier to talk to than I thought. Not only did I have someone to talk to about my frustrations of not having a season, but I was able to talk to her about everyday life problems. I know this may seem uncomfortable for those of you who have a little bit more of a harder time opening up to people, let alone a stranger, about your emotions. It can always help more than hurt to have another outlet to talk to when you don't feel comfortable enough talking to your coaches or teammates about an issue you have or adjustment you like to make. During the check-ins with our mental health coach, she kept track of our anxiety levels, stress, panic attacks, and communication. At the last meeting we had with our mental health coach, she shared that there was improvement in all these areas, including knowledge of emotions, self-awareness, mental health, thought patterns, and confidence. Let's all take a moment to think of how much better a team would play if we were all able to leave our personal problems off the court or field, especially when the team is already under the pressure of needing to score in a close game. Not only does having a mental health coach improve one as a player, but also as a person overall, especially at times when it's hardest to share what you're thinking or feeling. As for my team, there has been a huge improvement with all of the girls being able to feel more comfortable talking to each other, even though we have not yet been able to meet in person. I truly have benefited from the opportunity of having a mental health coach on our team because it taught me how to talk about my problems instead of holding them in. Most importantly, it taught me how to let go of toxic friendships and relationships because of how much it was taking a toll on my mental health. Now, many of you may be wondering, what does that have to do with playing a sport? You'd be surprised how many athletes have an off game because of an argument they've had with a boyfriend, girlfriend, or parent. They had or with boyfriend, girlfriend, or parent that makes them have an off game. In conclusion, all sports teams should consider having a mental health coach as a part of the coaching staff because it will benefit players and it will help teams come together and be on the same page when it's time to play.